In this pivotal episode of The Sandman, we find Morpheus, the Lord of Dreams, in a somber and introspective state. Despite being a powerful cosmic being, Dream appears deeply troubled, openly acknowledging that he may not survive the impending judgment by the kindly ones, also known as the Furies. This vulnerability is unsettling, especially for a character portrayed as nearly omnipotent. Nevertheless, he remains committed to protecting Dreaming, even if it means making difficult and desperate choices to secure its future. To seek answers, Dream visits his older brother Destiny, hoping the all-knowing figure might offer guidance. However, even Destiny is limited by the rules of time and action, and his book reveals nothing useful. Destiny advises that only the kindly ones can decide Dream's fate, a fate already in motion after Dream's act of filicide, which saw him destroy his own son, Orpheus. Dream then journeys to the Fates, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, who had symbolically severed his life thread at the end of the first part of the volume. Dream brings offerings, including sacred items associated with Hecate, hoping to appease them. Yet, the Fates explain they can only act if someone formally petitions for retribution. Dream, holding on to hope, wonders if judgment can be avoided if no one makes such a petition. Unfortunately, the Fates remind him of the many beings who hold grudges against him, including Lucifer Morningstar, Desire, and Calliope, all of whom could easily initiate the judgment. Seeking help, Dream approaches Loki, who had previously escaped Odin's punishment by making a deal with him. Loki, now partnered with fellow trickster Puck, is causing chaos by masquerading as religious figures promoting radical changes. Dream confronts Loki and reminds him of the favor he owes. Loki warns Dream not to trust him, as chaos and deceit are in his nature. Nevertheless, Dream privately requests something unspecified at the time, but it's later revealed that he wants Loki to bring Daniel Hall safely to Dreaming, setting the stage for Daniel to become his successor. However, Puck and Loki have their own ideas. Discontent with Dream's attempts to control them, they conspire to use Daniel's abduction as a way to prompt the kindly ones into punishment. The storyline reconnects with Lyta Hall and her son Daniel. Alongside Rose Walker, Lyta visits Alex Burgess, the man who had imprisoned Dream for a century. Alex, now in a permanent sleep, lives in a care home that was once his family mansion, now owned by Rose. While Lyta and Rose contemplate staying for a short time, Puck, disguised as a care home staff member, seizes the opportunity to abduct baby Daniel. Back in Dreaming, Dream's allies, including Mervyn, Lucienne, and Nuala, prepare for an oncoming assault. But Dream discourages resistance. He has already chosen Daniel as his heir, believing his own death is inevitable and perhaps even desired. He reflects on the cosmic laws that bind the endless and decides to visit their creators, Time and Night. Dream's visit to Time, a cold and impassive figure, proves futile. Time criticizes Dream's sentimentality and warns him that nothing, not even changing the past, can alter the predetermined future. Dream then seeks out Night, who is somewhat more empathetic. She offers him a chance to stay with her and avoid his fate, but Dream declines. His duty to Dreaming outweighs personal survival. Meanwhile, Nuala, previously left in Dream's service by her brother Cluracan and Queen Titania of Fairy, decides she doesn't wish to return to her realm. Dream, however, releases her from service and gives her an amulet, allowing her to summon him once for any favor. This small gesture will carry significance later on. Despite Dream's request for everyone to leave Dreaming, his companions choose to remain loyal. As Lyta and Rose step out for dinner, Puck kidnaps Daniel. Mad Hetty delivers a cryptic warning referencing the biblical prophet Daniel, foreshadowing the child's fate. By the time Lyta returns, it's too late. Daniel is gone. Loki and Puck, now reunited, prepare to unleash the Furies upon Dream, thus triggering the endgame.